Hey, what is up, guys? Good to see y'all again here on the channel. I'm Ryan. If you're new to the channel, this is Mr.Digg, and we talk everything landfill, mining, and today we're at our dredge site, Atomic Sand, here in Beach Island, South Carolina. We got to go around and take a bunch of pictures of all the equipment for the insurance, but we're fixing to take a little boat ride out to the dredge, so I figured, hey, it's a beautiful day. Maybe you guys want to take a little boat ride with us, so Eric went to go get some gasoline so we don't run out when we get out there. As soon as he gets back, we're going to jump on the old pontoon and get it across the lake. So we'll walk out the catwalk here. We've got our two freshwater pumps out on this little floating deck here, and these feed, one of them goes to the spec plant, which we've looked at in previous videos. It's going to be right over the horizon there. We can't see it. And then one of them goes to the main plant. Now, like I was showing you guys on the last video, we have the capability of feeding that plant not only with the dredge, which is way out right there, we also can feed it with our hopper, our dry feed. And so when you dry feed it, we still got to have water. So one of these pumps, I can't remember exactly which one, it goes to the plant. So when the dredge isn't running, we have a water source to still be able to wash sand. All right, we tied off from the dock. We got Captain Eric here that's gonna navigate us out there. Terry was a little bit nervous because we got some big pipes coming from the dredge and electric cord out there too. So Eric gives Mr. Robert a ride out to the dredge every day, and then of course has to go pick him up every afternoon. So he's gonna be our tour guide for today. Oh, that feels way more better.
Yes, it does.
That water's so damn pretty, it makes you feel like you're in the Bahamas, don't it? All we need now is just this pineapple drink with a little umbrella hanging out of it, and we'll be in good shape. Now, Eric, I gotta ask.
That was left out here.
Go ahead, think up the excuse you need to think up real quick.
I ain't got to make one up.
So we
had to make up one while they come back home topless, though.
That's right. So that's from the thieves.
Yeah, they was laying there on the bridge.
So we had some people come into the mine site last weekend and go out to the dredge and steal a little bit of stuff, nothing big. Got our iPad and Mr. Robert's food, which I think pissed him off more than anything. But they went home topless. So too bad we didn't have no cameras out there.
Too bad I wasn't able to catch them.
Yeah, for real. That's a first. So coming up to the dredge out here, you'll see a lot of water. We pump water over the hydraulic tank because in the summertime especially, it gets crazy hot. So that just helps keep all the hydraulic fluid cool. And here is the actual dredge right here, folks. We'll see how good a job Eric can do. We'll help him out a little bit. Hey, Mr. Robert, how you doing, buddy? Mr. Robert, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I won't hold you up too much. I just got to take a couple pictures of the dredge up close, and then I'll be out of your hair. How's she pumping today? Yeah? I'm gonna get a picture of the wheelhouse real quick like. I heard them sorry jokers come in here and stole your food and your iPad.
Yeah, no, it is. They had the heat was sitting over there and the window was sitting on the other side.
Son of a bitch.
That must have spooked.
Must have, because, well, one left with no top.
Yeah.
No bikini top, so they must have got spooked. Wish we could have seen that. All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you very much. We're gonna get on out of here and get out your hair. Y'all selling some hella sand, so I don't want to hold up production. Good to see you, sir. All right, I believe that's all we need, so let's let them get back to work. So you can see we got the Hyundai 330 over there. He's just gonna feed that sand, and we've got the water cannon on today too. I just helped wash all the sand down to the dredge so that he can then pump it. It'll go through that huge blue pump right there. Got a 500 horse electric motor, all the electrical components to it. But anyway, that's where the sand will come up through that pump and be pumped to the plant. But what he's doing with that excavator is just making it a lot easier for the dredge to pump up that sand. We've got quite a bit of sand going out here lately, so they're doing all they can to just facilitate getting that sand to the plant, and that includes the dry feeding too that we talked about on the last video. But just a gorgeous day out here. Looks like we might get some storms possibly this afternoon. We had a few roll through yesterday, but the color of this water just makes me want to go put a beach towel on that sand over there and get something cold to drink. All right, home, James. I'm good. I'll just fall and hit Courtney and knock her in the water. So we just crossed over the dredge line. You can see the orange buoys here. That is the power that runs out to the dredge. That's 4,160 volts. Something you really don't want to run over with the propeller. But then under the water right here, I don't know if you can see or not, but that's your actual dredge line that then runs over to the plant. And then the power cord goes over to the box that has all the safety mechanism. What we call it, the gearbox. Switch gear. Ground fault. Switch gear. Ground fault. That way, if this line ever does get cut, because sometimes in the past, when it was just, they didn't have these floats on there, that cutter head down there spinning can nick the power cord and electrify this entire lake, which is really, really bad. So if it does get cut for whatever reason, now you can see right over there where the three-phase power comes in. We've got a ground fault, so that it immediately kills all power. We don't have to worry about electrocuting everybody. And we are back. So I think what we ought to do, Eric, let's see. Once we catch, it's a large, so once we catch the culprit, so we'll have to try this on to make sure we got our woman.
So that was left here?
Yeah, they left it on the dredge. Mr. Robert said, Mr. Robert said he must have got spooked. I said, yeah, that's pretty spooked right there. Interesting. You never know out here. As I was driving up to take a few more pictures of some other equipment, stopped here real quick just to give you guys a real good bird's eye view of what we were looking at from the pontoon a while ago. There you can see the Hyundai excavator, and like I said, he'll just take that material, dump it right there, and that unearths it, makes it a lot more easy for the dredge to then pick it up. So then Mr. Robert just sits there and swings back and forth. He's got the cutter head all the way down, and it's just down there cutting, and of course the pump is then sucking the sand. And you can see he's got his cable tied up here and goes to what we call the dead man, which is buried on the other side of the road there. It's basically just a big piece of concrete that acts as an anchor so that he can use his winch to then pull himself back and forth. So while we're around here real quick, guys, I figure we would take a look while the dry feed hopper is running to walk up here and show you exactly how that works. So here's our Kafka hopper. You guys have only ever seen it from the other side, but what we do is take and dump material, dump sand in that hopper, and then it goes up that conveyor to the plant. So right now we're feeding with the dry feed hopper as well as the dredge. So we're kind of double whammy in it right here, just trying to put a bunch of sand on the ground since we've been so busy here recently. And then don't have a lot of dry land out here at Atomic, but this is all tailings out here. So this is material that's been through the plant at one time or the other and made it through the plant and just kind of got deposited out here. So the guys are out here now. We've got the Hyundai 290 digging and the old Cat 972 loader scooping. And so they're just kind of working together to then bring that material up here and just assist in the production of the concrete sand today. Well guys, I can't think of a much better place to wrap up this quick little video. Appreciate you guys riding around with us today and checking out the place. I just wanted to show you guys this beautiful pond one more time back here. We got this beautiful lotus. You see a couple of the blooms starting out already, but just an absolute beautiful day out here at Atomic Sand, but it is getting hot. It's about time to go swimming in this thing right here after we run all the gators off. But hit that like and subscribe down there for me, guys. Appreciate y'all riding around with me as always, and we'll see you on the next video.